Congratulations! You quit your job and you're running your business like a boss and living that free mama life. And then those two little pink lines appear and you learn that your family is growing again. Woohoo! And then you realize that you've never had a baby as a business owner before, and you feel clueless on how it will work and what you should do to prepare. Don't sweat it, mama, because I've got you covered. In this episode, I'll break down the self-employed maternity leave for you. And if you stick around until the end, I've got a super helpful resource for when you need to outsource your work to a trained, qualified freelancer while you're spending time with your new bundle of joy. It's already helped tons of business owners take tasks off their plate as well as scale their businesses, so you won't want to miss it. Hey there, I'm Lauren Golden, mom of three, and here with a new episode of Free Mama TV, showing moms like you how to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new episode of Free Mama TV right here each and every Tuesday. Now, it may not surprise you that a common question that gets asked in the Free Mama community is how on earth you're supposed to take a maternity leave when you're self-employed business owner. In the traditional work setting, you usually have a conversation with HR and work out the amount of leave you have, usually unpaid here in the United States, and other important details. But when it's just you serving your clients and running everything behind the scenes, how does it work and what should you do? I remember feeling the same way when I was a full-time freelancer and pregnant with my youngest, Audrey. But by the end of this video, you'll have the actionable steps to take to help you and your clients feel confident and prepared for your leave. But before we dive into all of that, what maternity leave options did you have when you were at your 9-to-5? Let me know down in the comments below. There are plenty of things you can do to make sure your clients are taken care of and your business is ready for you when you get back from maternity leave. It's all about starting the process early and careful planning. Let's dive in. First up, write that plan. What are your intentions for your maternity leave? Start thinking about this early on and write it down. You may change your mind about certain things or find that things just don't go according to the plan, but setting your intentions is a huge piece of the puzzle. This will give you a roadmap for communicating with your clients and managing their expectations. Some important things you may want to consider are: do your research and know your rights. This isn't a one-size-fits-all issue because people have different business setups, insurance, and tax categories. So make sure you know where you fall when it comes to this. Next, do the math. How long do you plan to take off after your bundle of joy arrives? What income do you need during that time? And if you plan to go right back to your business, that's cool too. You get to decide what works for you. What amount of money can you save in advance so you feel safe and comfortable during your time off? Okay, next, batching work in advance. Do you provide services that can be done in bulk before the baby comes, like email copywriting or social media scheduling? Or is your work something that will need to be covered in real time by someone else? Which brings me to subcontracting or outsourcing. Will you bring on another freelancer to take over the work as you oversee it, or totally outsource and hand it off to someone else temporarily? Now, outsourcing doesn't even have to be business related. Consider asking family members for help with the baby or hiring a babysitter or mother's helper, especially as you transition back into work and create new routines. All right, number 2, communicate the plan. So you've figured out your intentions and set the plan for how long you'll manage your clients and business while you have your baby. Now it's time to share that information with your clients. Do this early on as well. Don't wait until you're days away from delivering before you let your clients know that you're having a baby and how you'll handle your tasks while you're away. Now, with all important conversations, I recommend having a face-to-face or Zoom-to-Zoom conversation to let them know. At this point, you already have a plan set, and this call will be to both share your good news and assure your client that you're not leaving them high and dry. Their business is kind of like their baby too, and they'll want to know it's going to be taken care of. If you lead the conversation with professionalism, empathy, and understanding while clearly communicating expectations and boundaries, you've done what you need to do, and the vast majority of clients will be understanding and hopefully happy for you too. And step number 3 is to follow the plan. Finally, start implementing what you've planned as soon as it becomes appropriate. You don't want to put extra stress on yourself by waiting until your due date is days away before you get subcontractors hired, outsource, or wrap up projects, schedule out future tasks, and so on. If you wouldn't wait until your water breaks to pack your hospital bag, Don't wait to implement your plan until you're in labor either. And mama, however you decide to manage having a baby while running a business and taking a maternity leave, please give yourself plenty of grace and flexibility, both as you prepare for this new baby and once he or she is born and you're adjusting to life with a newborn. There are factors outside of your control when you've just given birth, like a baby who comes early or late, doesn't sleep, or even a client who's less than understanding. You're also going through a massive physical and emotional change with all the hormones that tend to mess with your head. Whatever happens, extend the same kindness to yourself that you would for your closest friend, and never ever feel ashamed to ask for help. People want to help, so speak up when you need it. Many business-owning mamas decide to subcontract or outsource their client work while they're preparing to have a baby and during their maternity leave. But it can sometimes be tricky to find someone who can fill their shoes. With the free Mama Directory and Matchmaker program, you can find trained, high-quality free mama freelancers in a variety of niches that can take things off your plate so you can be with your new baby. There are both free and paid options to help you successfully outsource, so be sure to check it out at the link below or head to thefreemamamatchmaker.com. Now, if you want to join a community of mamas just like you, some of whom might even be expecting, I have a Facebook group where thousands of mamas come together for support and action-taking tips and motivation. As always, if you like today's video, if you are a mama who has a baby coming and you need an extra little TLC from us right now, let us know down below. Make sure you like this channel, subscribe so that you can share it with your fellow mamas, and comment below with hashtag I am a free mama if you're ready to start your business while making those babies. Okay, nope. Let's see here. I'm out of breath. Like lopsided. Sorry, there was a really awkward pause there. We're just gonna go with that. And my husband's getting home. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back. There we go.